1. Introduction to Socrates, the philosopher who knew nothing. 2. The importance of self-examination. The unexamined life is not worth living. 3. The value of knowledge. The only good is knowledge, the only evil is ignorance. 4. The power of thinking. I cannot teach anyone anything, I can only make them think. 5. The meaning of true wisdom. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. 6. The art of living. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else. 7. Facing mortality. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. 8. The virtue of integrity, the shortest and surest way to live with honor in the world. 9. The art of friendship. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when thou art in, continue firm and constant. 10. The importance of self-knowledge. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. 11. Socrates' legacy, a citizen of the world. Introduction to Socrates, the philosopher who knew nothing. Socrates was an ancient Greek philosopher who lived in Athens during the 5th century BCE. He is considered to be the father of Western philosophy and is known for his unique method of questioning and dialogue, which is now known as the Socratic method. Socrates was famous for his humility, claiming that he was the wisest of all men only because he knew that he knew nothing. He spent his life questioning the beliefs and values of those around him, encouraging his fellow Athenians to examine their own lives and ideas. Through his teachings and questioning, Socrates inspired countless philosophers, writers, and thinkers throughout history. The importance of self-examination. The unexamined life is not worth living. One of Socrates' most famous quotes is, "The unexamined life is not worth living." For Socrates, the pursuit of knowledge and self-awareness was the highest goal in life. He believed that it was not enough to simply exist or go through the motions of daily life without taking the time to question oneself and one's beliefs. Socrates encouraged people to look within themselves and to ask questions that would lead to greater understanding and self-awareness. He believed that true happiness and fulfillment could only be achieved through self-examination and a commitment to personal growth. The value of knowledge. The only good is knowledge, the only evil is ignorance. Socrates believed that knowledge was the highest virtue and that ignorance was the greatest evil. He believed that people should always be seeking to learn and expand their knowledge, and that true wisdom could only be achieved through a commitment to lifelong learning. Socrates believed that knowledge was the key to a better life and that the pursuit of knowledge was the most noble of all endeavors. The power of thinking. I cannot teach anyone anything, I can only make them think. Socrates was famous for his method of questioning, in which he would engage people in a dialogue and encourage them to question their own beliefs and values. He believed that true learning could only come from within, and that he could not teach anyone anything. Instead, he believed that his role was to help people think for themselves and to encourage them to question their own ideas and assumptions. Socrates believed that people were capable of finding their own answers through introspection and self-examination. The meaning of true wisdom. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates is perhaps most famous for his claim that he was the wisest of all men because he knew that he knew nothing. Socrates believed that true wisdom